How's everybody? I ain't say down. How's everybody doing today? Hope everybody having a beautiful day. Yo, that's dope as shit. We got 21 people in here with 19 likes. I appreciate y'all. For everybody that don't know, before we start the show over here, I actually be on IG in the morning, so that could have been over there chopping it up with me or whatever. I think on IG, I'm gonna start going live with somebody in the morning, probably every morning, picking a different person. I want to start going live on IG with people more. I haven't been doing it lately. What up, Robert Yelia? Yella? I can't even say the damn thing. What up, Robert? What up, Aaron Jordan, Prince to Amir, C Breezy? Yo, check this out. Guess who's supposed to be calling us this morning? Guess who? I don't know. I just got the word. We don't know what might happen. But guess who's supposed to be calling us this morning? Just guess. What's up, Kashana Brown, Ruby Reed? What up, Lovely E? Who else we got up in here? Tori, Ray Bender, Daryl Edwards. Who else we got up in here? Felice Cortez, D Fritz, Big Jim. I'm just gonna call you Jim, nigga. Wise Allen, Jennifer Morales, Robert Ramiro, Rio Martinez. Haven't seen you in a while, my brother. I hope everything's good. What up, Big C? God dang, why's everybody big something or other? You trying to trick people? What up, Maker Records? Darren Moore Jr., Slick Vic, GTMTV, Ken Davis. How's everybody doing today? Yeah, so we're supposed to be having. I hate when that shit pop up on the screen and I can't get the shit to go off. I hate this shit. We're supposed to be having Snow Billy call in today. What up, Timmony Blackwell, Eric Williams? We're supposed to be having Snow Billy call in. Everybody's having a beautiful day. I'm gonna tell you something. So I had a weird morning, right? So I talked about it on IG already. So I had a weird morning. Like, I know everybody has like ups and downs. That's what it is. Like, that's just what life is. What up, Mickens? That's just what life is. People just have ups and downs, right? So let me tell you what happened. So I'm well, I didn't really get awakened. I wake up at 6 o'clock every morning. So my alarm goes off. I wake up. What up, Lisa Evans? So my alarm goes off. I wake up. There's a text message I got saying certain individuals gonna call in today. What time? I tell them what time. Bang. So I'll go back to sleep. But you know how sleep work. You after you wake up and shit, and you go take a nap or whatever, you go back to sleep a little. You like an hour might pass. That shit feel like 5 minutes. So to me, 5 minutes passed. I'm not 100% sure how much. And then I get a telephone call after getting that beautiful telephone call in the morning. I get another telephone call from somebody who I do like to hear from, but it's telling me just shit that I don't want to know. And I'm like, what did I do to this person to make them want to ruin my morning? This shit is retarded. Hold on. I hate these fucking allergies. Anyway, so we're supposed to be. What up, Patrick? So we're supposed to be having Snow Billy calling this morning. We're gonna see what happened. Pardon me. I'm sorry about that, everybody. I had stuff I was gonna say. I got distracted a little. What up, environment, product of environment? What up, Slimy C? So he's supposed to be calling in. We'll see what happened. Supposed to be calling in. We're gonna see what happens. Pardon me, just my mind is somewhere else. Anyway, what's up, Lady C? What's up, Rel Johnson? Life is just weird. Life is just absolutely weird. One thing I'm very happy to say is hello?
Yo, Frost, what up? This Snow Billy cousin. He wanted to rap, so he gonna call me in a minute. I'm gonna try to tie you in. He said he got a couple minutes to holler at.
Copy. What's up, my brother? How you doing this morning?
I'm good, sir. Hold on for a minute. This him hitting me right now. Hold on.
Copy.
Snow. Hello? Yo.
Yeah, what up, my brother?
Hey, what's going on, Jack? What's happening with you, man?
Just regular shit. You already know. How you doing?
Right. Oh, man, I'm in the infirmary right now, man. Just this fucking bullet in the back of my head. It moved a little, like probably a half a centimeter or two. You know, I suppose the thing got an operation, man, but I ain't going through that right now, man. There's only two ways they could take the bullet out. Is either through my nose or cut the head open. I ain't trying to go through either one. You know?
Actually, for everybody that don't know, I know people watch a lot of movies. You think every time somebody gets shot, they remove the bullet. That's actually incorrect. A lot of times people get shot, they cannot remove the bullet because removing the bullet might cause more injury. So a lot of people are actually walking around with bullets inside of them. All right, finish what you're saying?
Yeah, that's how it is, you know, but the feds, you know, these people don't play with that kind of, you know, medical in here is a serious issue. Especially, you know, being my case is a different kind of case, you know?
Copy.
So I don't know, but as for right now, I don't know if my brother contacted you, but I'm just waiting for one signature right now. And my medical records to hit the judge. So more likely I'll be up out of here. They only got me on 2 gun charges. That's it.
Oh, so you in there for a gun charge currently?
2 gun charges, yeah.
Wow. Okay, we're gonna see what happens. So if you're gonna be out, finish what you're saying.
Right now I'm waiting on one signature. I already got 2 signatures. I'm waiting on one more signature, and then there's you know, I get up out of here. Plus my medical records. So the judge want to see the medical records, especially with this happening right now. He wants to see the medical records and everything to understand my history and everything I've been through. You know, so I'm just waiting on that right now. But I wanted you to get to the peoples and let the peoples know that for the record, man, understand something, right? With this whole Tekashi thing. Melly, Shotty, Rowe, all these dudes knew Tekashi 6ix9ine had ratted on his sexual misconduct case. So I'm tired of people saying, oh, Tekashi is a rat. Everybody knew Tekashi was a rat when he came into the circle.
For everybody that don't know, hold on one second, just so we could get some clarity. For everybody that don't know, previously the sexual the problem with the little girl that was sexually molested. I don't even know what you want to call it, but she had sex with grown ass adults. Tekashi had taken video footage of that and then uploaded it online. And then involved in that case, he had to become a witness, if not to go to jail himself. Because first of all, for everybody that don't know, whenever you upload any type of sexual material with a minor, you have just committed a crime.
Right.
So I
got 5 minutes. I got 5 minutes left.
Okay, so say what you're gonna say.
I want you to understand that they all knew this, man. So it's not no surprise that, you know, all of them knew this. All the little guys that was in the videos, you know, they all knew this. They all knew this, bro. You know what I'm saying? They all knew the kid already told, and they still went with the supportive movement. You understand what I'm saying? So everybody writing songs and saying, oh, Tekashi, and even just now I was talking to the nurse, you know, and she knew what's going on and everything, because, you know, everything is around the building in here, MCC. So at the end of the day, everybody knew the kid told. So Melly, Roe, Shotty, all of them supported this situation, including me, you know. But my support came from a business side of things. It didn't come from a street side of things. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. You didn't want to blood him in, right?
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? That wasn't, that wasn't for him, man. It was about entertainment. That's why when I did the Romo video, it was about entertainment. It wasn't about him being a blood or him wanting to be this, that, and the third. You understand what I'm saying? And the book, I want you to know my brother, I told my people it's gonna be www.69shotbooksaga.com. The link should be up in a few hours. And we dropping a book, limited pre-order sales. Everything's in there. The Tory Lanez story, A Boogie story, Casanova story, the real beef behind Casanova, Shotty, Hall, and Wavy Baby. All that's in there. All the behind the scenes shit. Everything is in that book. Everything. You feel me? This is the book the hip hop police don't want you to read, bro. But I'm already in a situation, so I gotta let it fly off the mark. You know what I mean?
Okay. Anything you want to
well, just shout all the peoples out, man. I support Snow Billy, man. And for those that want to know the true in-depth story about what happened, go pre-order that, cop that book. I'll be out soon. I'm waiting for one signature right now. The money is up. My people's already put 2 houses up. I'm waiting for my other aunt to come through right now with her signature and my medical paperwork. I already signed the paper to release my medical record over to the judge, the United States judge. So they take that into consideration. I'm not a flight risk. You know what I'm saying? I'm still on parole, so like I ain't going nowhere. But I can't be in this kind of situation with this kind of injury. Like, I'm still healing. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Same thing for my cousin Bat. He been a rat. Like, I ain't want to say all this at the beginning because shit was still unsealed. You know what I mean? Like, but everything come out. Everything in the dark come to light. Feel me?
Okay.
I want you to stay in contact with my people. I'll be calling. I got different numbers on my phone list, man. So, I have to. I got a little leeway in confirming me right now. But once I get back to the unit, it's probably be a little more difficult for me to make them these kind of,
Copy.
So but everything good. I got the phone in here, so I could use it. But the nurses be on some other type of time, so I just use it whenever I'm able to get it right. It's got me on this medication, man. I don't like it, man. I don't like this medication. It keeps me drowsy. I don't like to be in that kind of state,
All right, so let me ask you a real quick question before you go. This is I just want to be.
One second. If you need 1 second, I'm going to be 2 more minutes, and I'm gonna pass it to the person in the room. Just 2 more minutes. All right. What you saying, Jack?
All right. So I just want to be clear on something. You are actually locked up right now because there's a lot of people that don't believe that you're in jail currently.
So Jack, listen, I don't play these games, bro. Like, so these people don't even know me, Jack. Like, a lot of these people don't even know me. Where they know me from? Like, they don't know me.
Yeah.
They don't know me. Like, where they see me at? You could if I had you on my business list, you could come see me.
Yeah.
You heard me?
Yeah, I heard you.
But like I said, man, we go whenever this bell and everything gets to the judge and I make the bell, I told my people I need you out here so we can let the world know the truth. Feel me?
All right, so we'll see how that works out.
You got your cameras and everything, right?
We'll see how it works out. We'll go live. For anybody that don't believe you, how about that?
Right, that's a fact. That's a fact on that. We go live on that. Man. And shout the book out, Jack. promote this book, The Rise and Fall, the Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Send me a link. Y'all gotta send me a link. Send me a link.
Right. I gotta tell my people The Rise and Fall, Tekashi 6ix9ine, and Notorious Billy Badass record label and Treyway Entertainment. A visual into hip hop, gang related music culture. This is the hardest book in the hip hop industry right now. This is the book the hip hop police don't want you to read, man.
Copy. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, definitely, man. I get another call about 11 o'clock. I call my peoples and see where you at then.
All right. That's what it is.
Appreciate you, Jack, man. Let the world, man, let the peoples know the truth, man.
You'll see what happens.
All right.
Later, my brother. Appreciate you.
Let's go. All right. Here you go, man.
All right, so let's just keep something clear. I am the media. Okay? Let's just be clear on this. I am the media. For everybody that's saying he's not locked up, how could you not know his real name but think that he's lying? I'm just saying. What I was told was this. When he bails out, that they'll tell me when he's going to bail out so I could be there to capture the shit on video that he is being bailed out of the prison, that he's leaving the prison. Show of hands. If that happens, hold on. If that happens, who's going to then believe him? If I show up, jail, wherever he's at, he's in jail, not prison, pardon me. If I show up to the jail and videotape him being let out of the jail, I said jail. I misspoke. Why, if somebody's misspoke, why can't a person misspeak? Like everybody, you've never misspoke a day in your life, right? Milsert, Spook. You've never misspoke, right? Never. Nah, you've never misspoke. I get you. It's not a problem. No, listen to what I'm saying. I don't know if he's in jail or if he isn't in jail. He's telling me he's in jail. Why should I question him? People do three-ways all the time in New York. That's a fact, though. I've been locked up and seen people do three-ways. So the people do it all the time in New York. So hold on. So who will believe he's in jail if I show up and actually videotape him being let out? Then who's going to believe it? I'm just curious. Some people think that he's lying about jail in order to sell the book. But every time he's ever came on this platform, he's talked about the book. So why is it a big deal that he's talking about it now? Question. I want to know why it's a big deal he talked about his book this time when every single time he comes on the platform, he talks about his book. Every single time he comes on the platform, he talks about the book. So every single time he comes on the platform, he talks about the book. That's my point. Every single time. So why is it a big deal this time? Can we get them likes up? No, but that's not my point. You see how when people are just trying to craft, he didn't even answer. Why is it a big deal this time if every single time he's came on the platform, he spoke about the book? Why is it a big deal this time? That's my question. I've just asked a pretty simple question. I don't understand why the individuals that so I asked a pretty simple question. Now, wait, hold on. I'll be right back. Right back. I don't think it's a big deal either. If every single time he comes on the channel, he speaks about it. Every single time he comes on the channel, he speaks about it. Hold on, I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Yeah, that's so. Why can't you get his bag? Y'all want to have the truth. Why can't he get a bag when you want a bag? Yeah, I don't know. People don't like hitting the like button. Could we not argue? Could we just not argue? Could we not? We have enough. Everything sounds suspect to somebody who doesn't want to believe a person, right? If somebody thinks somebody is cheating and they're like, what took you so long to get home from work? And they be like, traffic. You're gonna be like, that shit sounds suspect. I don't believe you. So everything sounds suspect to somebody that, you understand what I'm saying? So my point is that he talks about his book all the time. So anybody that's just saying he's just here to talk about his book or whatever the bullshit is, talks about his book all the time. And not for nothing, but he brought up a good point. He said every single person knew that he snitched on the last dudes he was around. So why is anybody surprised if he snitches now? Could we not argue? I asked her to not argue with you. She said, okay. Could you not argue with her? I don't even want that type of energy around. I don't even want that type of energy around. I don't even want that type of energy around. Can you not argue with her? Can you just not argue with her? She says she's not going to argue with you. I don't even want that type of energy around. I went to school for marketing. Literally, I went to college for marketing. I don't even got 50,000 subs. Do you see the type of audience that I get most of the time? You see the type of stories that I get? Do you see some of the connections that I've made? I went to school for marketing. He mentions no. See, okay, hold on. I'm not gonna kick him yet. Hold on. Show of hands. Who thinks that PDDD is only here to argue? Show of hands. Yes? No. I'm not saying he's telling the truth, and I'm not saying that he's lying. What I'm saying is he mentions his book every time he comes on the show. Every single time he comes on the show, he mentions his book. Every single time. So why isn't he allowed to mention his book this time? That's what I want to know. Wait, what's going on with Bree? Because I'm not gonna keep going back and forth with this dude. That's usually why I kick people, because I don't feel like going back and forth with people. I don't feel like going back and forth with the dude, and he doesn't have a real point. What's going on with Bree? I'm scrolling all the way up. I want to know what happened with Bree. Oh, shout out to you. Shout out to you, Bree. I'm not gonna keep going back and forth. I'm just not gonna do it. I'm not gonna keep going back and forth. You have to have a point. You can't just argue to be arguing. You have to have an actual point. Your point is that he mentioned his book, but he mentions his book every single time he comes on the show. There's a lot of people over here that ask me about his book on a regular. If he didn't mention his book, I would literally have to ask him about his book. I don't understand what's the problem with marketing and promoting either. I have no idea, Miss Lady C. I mean, I don't know. He said that when he gets bail, he's gonna let me know, and I'm gonna go down there, and then I'm gonna videotape him coming out. I mean, I'm pretty sure that if I went down there at this point and videotaped him in shackles, people will figure out a way to say that's not him, or it's still a trick. So you know what am I gonna do? You got freaking. And I hate when people bring up shit that one thing don't have nothing to do with the other. But I'm just saying, you people are arguing about him doing whatever he's doing. Do anybody go and vote? You know what I'm saying? I don't understand how I'm not supposed to report on people. You understand what I'm saying? I'm supposed to report. Like, I'm the media. I'm not supposed to cover people because you don't like them. Because you don't like them, I'm not supposed to cover them. That's kind of crazy. Nobody put merch links up for me today. What's up, everybody? Can we hit some of them like buttons? See, you don't see. My point is this: I don't know what he's lying or what he's telling the truth about. As far as I know, he could be lying about everything. As far as I know, he could be telling the truth about everything. One thing I do know for a fact, though, people have been contacting me, telling me about some of the stuff going on with him from back in the days, street shit. Not jail shit. I'm talking about shit he was doing in the street. And from what I know about him in the street, yes, he's been 100% on point, making sense with most of the shit he's been talking. All of them dudes knew that he snitched on the last dude. Why would they expose themselves or leave themselves exposed the way that they did? They knew he snitched on the last dudes. He's not making that up. He's not making that up. That's factual shit. Everybody knew he snitched on the last dudes. Before he blew up, he literally did a interview with Tekashi where he explained how he didn't get his charges. Yeah, he didn't get charged for that. And if you paid attention, he basically said that nobody would have even known that them dudes was in there having sex with a little girl if he didn't put the fucking video online. He didn't put that video online. Nobody would have even knew that he was in there, that those other guys was in there having sex with a little girl. Nobody would have even knew. And the only reason why that whole shit came up, because I think the little girl ended up disappearing. Some shit happened and the girl ended up disappearing, and niggas was like, yo, what the fuck happened to her? She disappeared. Nah, I don't never get likes. I mean, some days I get likes. I don't know. It is what it is. Yes, he said he was scared and he had to cooperate. Yes. So that's what I'm trying to say. Like, he told everybody already what it was. Well, Snow Billy just called in, and Snow Billy brought up a great point that everybody seems to be ignoring. And he said basically Ro, Melly, and Shotty all knew that Tekashi snitched on the last people that he was involved in, as far as the individuals that went to jail for the child molestation charges. And they had to all know. You understand what I'm saying? That shit wasn't even a secret. But the one thing I will say about Tekashi is he should have. I wasn't there. I don't know if you could have looked at the girl and knew how old she was. But the one thing I will say is it was basically passed on that he did not know who that girl was at all. He did not know that girl. He literally had videotape of other people having sex with the girl, Reaper Keeper. It's literally evidence, actual video evidence of the girl giving people head and of the girl literally having sex with the other people. There's actual evidence of that. Well, they're saying that he didn't have sex with her at all. So none of that's even here nor there. Yes, this is the 6ix9ine pedo case. It's because this dude Reaper Keeper, I think he just says whatever the opposite of what I say is. So he's always saying stuff that is factually wrong. Sarah wasn't there, and all Sarah said is that 6ix9ine didn't have sex with the girl. There's literally video. Time out. Who else knows that there's actual video evidence? Who else knows? See, I don't see now. If I time you out because if I time you out, then you're gonna act like I'm doing something wrong to you. You feel me? That's what you're gonna act like I'm doing something wrong to you when there's actual video evidence. Does anybody else know about the actual video evidence, or is it just me? Knows about the actual video evidence of the girl actually having sex with these grown-ass men, don't know about the video evidence of the girls actually having sex with grown-ass men. Yeah, Snow's already out. He only had a couple of minutes. I'm not reading. I'm not looking at his comments no more. I don't like this nigga make me upset in the morning. This shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. I don't want this type of energy around me. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think we're gonna cut the show short today. I'm not even in the mood for this shit. I don't even want to have a conversation. I'm not. Matter of fact, I don't even want you here no more, Reaper Keeper. This can't be an everyday thing. It's gonna be an everyday thing. I don't want you here no more. I'm not timing you out and kicking you. This can't be an everyday thing. Every single fucking day. I don't got time for this. Me block that nigga on fucking IG too. I don't got time for this. I don't got time for this. Every fucking day, yo. Every fucking day. This shit is retarded. There you go. Shout out to you. Every fucking day with this guy. Every fucking day. This shit is retarded. You see, he don't argue opinion with me. He argues facts. It's facts that those men had sex with that girl. That's fucking facts. Yeah, he said that he was in the infirmary, a bullet moved in his head. He has a bullet in his head. It moved. I also heard somebody tell me a different story. Somebody was like, Snow was lying. But the person that told the story said, I just kicked him. I can't do it no more. I just kicked him. I can't do it no more. I can't do it no more. I can't do it no more. Every day, every single fucking day, I can't do it no more. Shout out to Brooklyn. Every day with this guy. This shit is crazy. Shit is crazy. Niggas is retarded. I think he just coming here to just upset me. I'm dead serious. That's what I think he's only here to upset me. Reaper was on the video. So what I heard was this. This is something that I heard. I heard that somebody was trying to tell me that the actual shooter said he was only shot once and it went through his neck and it came out his ear. And that he didn't actually get shot twice. But, I hear a lot of people say things that, as far as I know, are factually incorrect. You know what I'm saying? So, and I hear people say things that I can't verify. This isn't something that I could actually verify. I've never actually seen Snow, and I've never been in the same place with him. So it's not like I could look and say, well, let me see the exit and entry wounds. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not saying that it also wasn't a music video. Have you ever been to a music video shoot? People used to shoot music videos just so they could have sex with girls. Do you remember that girl Superhead? You know what her thing was? Being in music video shoots to have sex. And that's how she kept getting called back and getting money and being video vixen. So just because it was a music video, that does not mean that sex wasn't happening. You understand what I'm saying? That's not an argument. And if there was no actual video evidence of them actually doing anything, then why did he get in trouble? There was no actual video evidence of them actually doing anything. Why did dude get 15 years? So if dude got 15 years because of something that they was pantomiming, they were pantomiming sex. So dude got 15 years. That's what happened. Tekashi was in back of the girl gyrating. Why didn't he get no time? You understand what I'm saying? So when people talk, you understand what I'm saying? Yeah, I just kicked that dude. Peace. He's out of here. I'm not unkicking him either. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Anyway, haven't caught wait, what? So I'm guessing dude is gonna start coming back and trolling me now with fake accounts. Because that's what they do. I'm not really trying to help anybody develop anything at this time. I have my own shit I'm trying to take care of. Send me, I got an email in the link. Send me something to the, not into the email. I got my, somebody put my IG up. Send me something to the IG and we'll see. But I don't be wanting to hold people. That's all. I just don't be wanting to hold people. But send something to my IG and we see what it is. Somebody put my IG up if you don't mind. I'm not even discussing that no further.
Good morning, brother.
Yo, what up, man? How you doing this morning?
I'm pretty good. Can't complain.
All right. I see you out in the world already. You in the car driving?
Yeah. About to drop my laundry and stuff off.
All right, that's what it is. I need to get out there too, man. That's a fact. Yo, so for everybody that don't know, we supposed to actually be in Philly this weekend. I hope we make it out there. As far as I know, I'm going. Period. So we're supposed to be out in Philly this weekend. We're gonna chop it up. Probably do some lives out there. Probably get an interview or two. I heard that I might be able to get one with what's his dude name? Moneybag Yo. Might be able to get an interview with Moneybag Yo. So we're gonna see what it is. But how your day been going, man? Anything you want to talk about out here in the world that's happening?
Yeah, I mean, I feel blessed the fact that I'm up, moving, live.
That's a fact. We can't hear you that well.
I said, I know, but hold on, give me 1 second. I'm not tuning all the way in, I got you. Do you hear me better now?
Absolutely.
All right, yeah. I wasn't connected to the car because when you call, I just took off.
All right, that's what it is. All right, so what you were saying?
Yeah, I said, you know, basically, man, I just feel blessed to be here. You know, I was sitting back last night riding with my friend or whatever. He was going down a long list of people who passed away young.
Mm.
And I was like, I don't know if you seen the call. I called you just to shout you out. Like, yo, bro, guess what? We here, man. Like, we ain't got much to complain about. I mean, like, we good. But we was vibing last night or whatever. He was like, yo, remember so-and-so? I'm like, yeah, I just seen him a couple weeks ago. Bro, he died like 3 days ago. What?
Wow.
Remember so-and-so? So he gave me a long list. When we get like name number 20, I started looking around. Man, hey, you need to start reaching out to these people that's still here, man. Like, you know, hey, how you feel? Everything good? But when, you know, it can be something simple as a cup of coffee, man. You can change. You can change somebody's perspective, man.
That's true. That's a fact.
You know what I mean? So, you know, with that said, I'm about to start my regimen, you know, to get rid of this little gut and everything. So eating a little bit more healthy, because I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I can't help but pig out, man.
We all got. What's up with them turkey wings, yo?
Yeah, I'm supposed to make some on Friday.
Friday turkey wings. That's a fact, and some pool.
Yeah, fact.
Hell yeah! So before you go on this getting actually turkey wings is good meat. That's lean, right?
Yeah.
That's good meat.
Especially when you make it right. The key word here is make it right. Some people just make turkey wings and you just tasting turkey wings. Like,
that's a fact.
You know, I hate that. I call that shit slavery cooking.
Yeah.
When you're eating the meat and it's not really tasty, it's just like, all right, this is a turkey wing.
Yeah, just enough to just eat it. It's not to enjoy it.
Yeah, so that, you know, the thing that I put down, man, when I get through, man, I mean, I make a nigga want to smack his mama. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Sorry to hear about that, Jackie Glass Munoz. She said that her older brother just recently got killed by a guy who was running an ice cream shop. I'm sorry to hear that happened.
Yeah, you're sorry to hear that, man. You know? My condolences.
But you are right. Like this stuff like this is happening often. I think she said he was robbing the joint, her brother. But yeah, like stuff people do. You turn around and 4, 5, 6 people that you just knew the other day is gone. That's a fact. That happens.
Yeah, that's frightening, man. Hey, give me 1 second. Let me just drop my laundry up to my Chinese guy right here.
All right. You got it. Hold on. We'll be right back also. Why not? All right. Also, new episode of the Wokecast drops tomorrow. Everybody check it out. We're going to be talking about vaccinations. We got a nurse on the show to actually speak about these things. We're going to, like I said, we're trying to take the platform and be a little bit more proactive with it. We're speaking about issues that's in our community. I think these things are really, really important. We need to start speaking about problems in our community. I'm trying to eat a little bit better myself, not for nothing, but every once in a while I do slip up. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. Right now I'm thinking about a fucking Big Mac, and like McDonald's is some of the worst shit you can eat. Common Sense says, my father did 25 years for killing a pedophile that raped his little sister. I'm going to tell you one thing, and this is just a belief of mine. I think that if somebody does murder somebody that raped somebody, especially children, I don't think they should have to really do a lot of, I think there should be you can't put a law in place, but like we as people, how you gonna give somebody 25 years for killing somebody that has sex with a little kid? Like I don't, some people you got to get rid of. Like, what do you want to do? You want to keep the pedophile alive so the pedophile could come back out of jail and then probably do the same thing again? You wasn't going to give that pedophile 25 years for raping that little girl, changing her whole life, or you said little sister, right? Yeah, changing her whole life. You understand what I'm saying? So a lot of this shit I don't understand. It's like they want to keep the toxic people in our communities. You understand what I'm saying? Because I 100% think that if somebody, okay, if you murder somebody that's like a priest or a pastor and they're a good person, yeah, you should probably get more time than if you murder somebody who was a child molester. You should absolutely get more time. That's my opinion. You should get way more time. It shouldn't even be fucking close. I don't even think it should be close. I think that people that molest their children, I think that they should be put in jail and never. I think that should be something that should be America-wide life, period. You get natural fucking life, period. That's just my opinion. If somebody's gonna molest a child, where else are they gonna go with things in their life? You understand what I'm saying? Like, what's their next step? This is just my opinion. This is just my opinion. I think that there's just certain crimes that people do that you know that they're going to continue to do those crimes. A person could kill somebody, but not necessarily. It could be a situation where they killed that person because of the situation that was happening, not because they're just an outright murderer. You understand what I'm saying? I think that we should see, that's the problem I have with the law. There's not a distinction. There should be more of a, we should be able to put more of a distinction between what people are doing.
Yeah, I heard a little bit of that.
Yeah, I think there should be more of a distinction. I think that if somebody is I don't understand how we allow people that have sex with children back into the society. I don't understand that. I mean, I understand what people are trying to say because there are individuals that probably get accused of doing such things and didn't do such things. But I don't understand how we're letting these people back into society. That don't make sense to me. You think that they're changed?
I think there should be an exception to certain rules. Like, it should bring back hanging, man. Like, when you touch a child, you get hung. You know what I mean?
That'll definitely make people do a little bit different. That's a fact.
Yeah.
You gotta get rid of people like that. That's just, you gotta get rid of people like that. And at the same time, I think that if we should do that also, we should just get rid of people like that. But at the same time, when you have individuals that lie about rape, I think that there should be harder punishments for them also. Obviously not that much, but there should be harder punishments for people that lie about rape. Because let's not forget how many black men have been murdered and black boys was murdered back in the 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, and before then, but 40s and 50s more than anything else, and maybe 60s, and before then, that didn't do anything, that they were just accused of doing some shit that they didn't do. You understand what I'm saying? So think about they had some football players a while back who some girl had sex with them, and then I forgot what happened, but she got upset at them after the fact and said that they raped her in the bathroom and destroyed their careers. They were gonna go to the NFL. They were that good of players and just absolutely destroyed their careers. That's what I'm trying to tell. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell people. Like, if you have people in your family that they plan on having big careers, they can't be going, especially like that's why I keep telling people, like, when you're a celebrity, I understand people want to be a celebrity so they can sleep with whoever they want. I get it. But when you're a celebrity or when you're gonna go to that celebrity status, I would be so careful about protecting my image, not even just my image, but my future. That I'm already that way, but I wouldn't be trying to have sex with everything. You understand what I'm saying? Like that wouldn't make sense to me. That's backwards because you could get caught up in something. You understand what I'm saying? I don't want to get caught up in nothing. Zero shit. I got enough people out there that's just lying on me just to be lying on me. I don't want to get caught up in anything that I've actually can almost be proven. I don't even want that. I want people to say shit about me, and then people be like, the people that know me is like, get the fuck out of here. Somebody said it's not about the clothes at all because it happens to a lady as well. No, it's not about the clothes. It's not about the way somebody dresses. It's 100% to do with the individual that commits the crime. It's when a man rapes a woman, it's 100% to deal with that man and his inability to be able to control himself. Now, with that being said, I ever told you about the story. I was like in high school or some shit, right? So I was like in high school. I wasn't in high school at the time, but it's around that age. So I was dating this chick. So she comes over to the crib. So I'm trying to, hit it or whatever. So she keeps telling me no. So after she said no like a couple of times, I was like, damn, I guess she's serious. So I didn't do nothing with her. I didn't speak to her no more after that because I was like, yo, this chick, she playing games with me. So I just left her. No, well, wait, hold on. So I seen her a whole different day. And then she asked me why we didn't have sex. And then I'm busy thinking to myself, like, you kept telling me no. What you mean? Why we didn't have sex? You understand what I'm saying? So there are women that do. There's literally people that do this type of shit. You understand what I'm saying? They'll say no, but they want you to like. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand none of that. I don't understand any of that. Yeah. And she.
Yeah, that's crazy though. You know why?
What happened?
I got a female. This happened recent. I ain't gonna say how recent, how close, how far. But I don't want to
Yeah.
You cheater. But anyway, we going at it or whatever. So it's like, yeah. She said, I feel you. Like, that real sensual voice like that.
Yeah.
We pops it off the first time. Boom. After we pop it again, she started like moaning, leave me alone. I jumped up, my shit got soft. Ooh. She said, what happened? She said, leave you alone. She said, no, I was saying it feels so good. Leave me alone. I said, nah. That shit ain't sound right.
You don't play them games. You don't play them games, yo.
That shit ain't sound right. I mean, like, we going at it. First, like, yeah, I can feel you. I feel you all the way inside me, this type of shit. Then all of a sudden, we going for round two. You said, just leave me alone. Just leave you alone. Hold up. My shit was like, do this stop. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
What just happened? You know what I mean? Like, what just happened? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that wasn't supposed to be said.
Exactly. I don't play them games. That's a fact. After she told me that shit, I never spoke to her again a day in my life. We don't play them games. I don't play them games.
Hey, yo, speaking on the topic of dudes, and their fame, being careful. Not only did you gotta be careful about the crime rape victim, you ain't see that the draft pick. He went to the fucking he went to a party, and they killed this man and shot him in the leg.
Wait, say that again.
The New York Giants draft pick. They drafted a young kid, and he goes to a party with his friend.
Are you talking about the dude that shot himself in the leg?
Nah, this is recent, like a week ago, a few days ago. Right after the draft, he got drafted or whatever. The Giants get him. I think I don't know if he's a lineman or a corner, but he goes to a party.
Yeah, I did not know about this.
Yeah, he goes to a party in college, and him and his man hanging out. It's said that they got into worse than ever do. I guess, listen, nigga, I'm about to go to NFL. What you talking about? Whatever. He capping or whatever. Yo, they shot him and his man. His man died. He got shot in the leg. He's an athlete. We don't know how bad the leg injury is.
Wow.
But he could have easily been dead the way he killed his friend.
Yeah.
In the party. When you get these big contracts and you get signed, you go to NFL, stay the fuck away from parties and shit like that, man, locally. If it's not no industry party, a league party, a NBA party. Cause all athletes, football players, they go to ball player parties.
Yeah. They just went to some random party.
Yeah, they went to some shit at a college, a frat house. And nigga motherfucking, and they shot him up. He got shot in the leg, his man got killed.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I thought you know about that shit.
No, I didn't even. I'm just hearing about it right now.
You see, pull that shit up, you're gonna be like, oh shit. Yeah, so you said that, and it brought me back to that, like, yo, you know what? That's the truest thing you can say, like, regardless of how real you want to stay the fuck out the hood and from places you don't belong in when you get these contracts.
That's a fact.
Wow. Give me like 2 more seconds, Jack.
Copy.
Let me just run this. Just gonna run this. You introduced me to my crown holder on the shirt at the party.
Wait, say that again.
You sure they did to my polo shirt at the party, my crown holder?
Nah, what happened?
Man, I got all kinds of Hennessy and shit on my shirt. People hug me and say, oh, my bad. My bad. I said, you just don't like this crown holder shirt. If it didn't cost so much, I wouldn't have got it clean because it cost so much. I'm going to drop it and clean it.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
All right, let me read the story. It says, just after being selected in the NFL draft on Saturday, former Washburn football player Corey Ballantyne was shot in Topeka, Kansas. According to the school, Ballantyne is expected to make a full recovery after sustaining non-life-threatening injuries. There was one death in the shooting, and police have identified the victim as Ballantyne's former teammate at Washburn, Dwayne Simmons. Washburn coach Craig, whatever, I don't know how to say that shit, called the news heartbreaking. Heartbreaking news about Dwayne Simmons, the coach said. Dwayne is one of the most energetic and well-liked players I've ever coached in Washburn. Dwayne's infectious smile and love for football and his teammates is truly inspirational. The Giants announced that they have been in touch with Ballantyne, who's currently hospitalized in Kansas. We are aware of the tragic situation and continue to gather information, the Giants said in a statement. We have spoken to Corey, and he is recovering in the hospital. Our thoughts are with Dwayne Simmons' family, friends, and teammates, and the rest of the Washburn community. Not only is Ballantyne expected to make a full recovery, but doctors have told him that he should be healed in a matter of weeks, according to NFL.com. According to the WIBW TV in Topeka, the shooting occurred around 12:45 a.m. Sunday at an off-campus residence in central Topeka. There haven't been any suspects taken into custody as police in Topeka continue to investigate the incident. The shooting occurred just hours after the Giants selected Ballantyne in the 6th round of 180th overall pick in the NFL draft on Saturday. The cornerback was the 2018 Cliff Harvard Award winner, which is an honor given to the small college defensive player of the year. Wow. I didn't even know about this. April 28th. Damn, that shit happened a while ago, too. I did not even know about this. Yeah, you can't. People don't understand that, yo. You can't just. Wait, what are y'all laughing about? Snow Billy said on the show numerous times he don't care. We're not talking about him, though. He was already on the show. I have to be here. You got to rewind it. I think the lack of appropriately people raising their children, I think people not raising their children well lends itself to these type of situations happening. I think this party atmosphere that we live in that's just overtaking our society nowadays. I think this drug culture that we live in, I think this mental health culture that we live in, A lot of mental health problems can probably be associated to people, watching and experiencing some of the shit that is on the internet. So I wouldn't like say that pornography has nothing to do with these things, but I would definitely say I think it has more to do with mental health. I think it has more to do with the type of lifestyles that people are living. I think it has more to do with drug use and over indulgences that people have. I think that has way more to do with it than anything else. Also, people have always been getting raped a lot. I think that it's just reported more often now. When I was growing up, I knew a lot. I know way more females than I needed to have known that had told me that they have been raped or molested at some point in their life. You understand what I'm saying? So it's just being reported more now. I wouldn't even say it's happening more. I'm just saying that it's just more, it's just reported more now. And when you go to other countries, these countries that women can't go out without their men, like these Arab countries, rapes and stuff like that isn't as high as over here. Not at all. You understand what I'm saying? So, it's also, you got to understand, when you give people more rights, you also give people more, you increase the ability for certain things to happen that people want to fight against. You understand what I'm saying? Also, we live in this weird culture now where you got to understand, being a good man or being a good woman is usually frowned upon. You understand what I'm saying? Like, not for nothing. I'm telling you from personal experience, being a good man and being a good woman is frowned upon. And it's people, like the other night we was talking and people was like, you think, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna be alone because I refuse to be with a woman I don't think is a good woman. I'm not gonna be with somebody I don't think is a good woman. And we live in a culture right now where not being a good woman is like, people are trying harder to be easy. People are trying harder to be um party people, like not party people like that's tonight, but party girls and dudes that hang out in bars and clubs every weekend. Like, people are more pushed towards that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's not necessarily the lifestyle that I want to live on a daily basis. Do I like going out every now and then? Yeah, I like going out a couple times a month. Do I want to be with a female that we got to go out every single Friday, every single Saturday, every single Sunday, every single Thursday? No, I wouldn't want to do that. You understand what I'm saying? That's not for me. You understand what I'm saying? Would I like to go out occasionally? Yeah. Would I like to be in an atmosphere where we got some kids and we taking the kids out to do shit? That shit's dope. So just my morals and my values, I don't think I'm gonna meet anybody with uh that with values like that that's gonna parallel. I just don't think that that's gonna happen. Appreciate you, Governor. They're giving people deals because they're drug addicts. Matter of fact, there's a lot of people that when they get the deal, they're not a drug addict. They turn you into a drug addict because when you're a drug addict and you got a deal, they could control you. You understand what I'm saying? They could control you that way. So Rio says, Frax, Frost, I had my jail pickup first, switch to the how people like to, like, you gay with the bunny ears. Boy, I've been with my wife 12 years, before that, know her 11. Yeah, that's what I want. I want to be with somebody that I'm going to be with for the rest of my life. I don't really care to be with somebody I'm going to be with like for the next couple of minutes. You understand what I'm saying? That's why it never looks like I'm enjoying myself when I go to the strip club, because in reality, I'm rarely ever really enjoying myself. Just to be honest, I think it's dope. Meet a female that like playing video games every now and then. That's dope. Like watching movies. I like sitting at home watching fucking movies. I like sitting at home and watching fucking movies. I like sitting at home making dinner and then watching movies. I like shit like that. Like, but I'm not gonna meet nobody like that. Nah, it is what it is. I'm not even upset over it. Believe me, other people are way more upset over it than I am. I'm resigned to the fact. I used to date this chick, and and one of the biggest problems was I think she just thought I was more intelligent than I am, or maybe I don't know how intelligent I actually am. I don't know. And she used to always say she found it hard to have conversations with me some of the time because of the topics of the shit I like. She'd be like, "You need somebody smarter than me," and I'm like, "What the fuck you talking about?" I don't know what was wrong with her. She was dope as shit though. That's a fact. Common Sense says it's been like that in the industry, except now they promote it, whereas back in the days they hid that they had hooked on drugs. That's a fact. See, we live in a different time now. We live in a time where people don't want to be the drug dealer. When I was growing up, people wanted to be the drug dealer. You heard chicks diss dudes who spend money and want to go out. I heard, from what I know, chicks don't like dudes that don't want to go out and don't want to spend money. From what I know, like, I mean, I could be wrong though, but what was I just about to say? I forgot what I was about to say. I was about to tell you something, and I read that shit, and that shit was funny.
Okay, I'm still in the boat, man. I forgot I had like 4 suits in the cleaners. I picked them up. A couple of polo corduroy blazers.
All right, that's what it is. Oh, that's what I was trying to remember. Yeah, nowadays, look at most of the new artists that they have out there. It's like everybody got to be on drugs. Like you don't even like the shit is crazy, or you got to be pushing being on drugs. You understand what I'm saying? Like, so you know, it is what it is. That's why I don't even like take. It's not. I don't take me doing rap, but so seriously. Like, could I write bars? Yeah, I could write bars. But I heard Future don't even use lean no more. Or he don't, or he never did, or some shit like that. I heard some weird shit that basically, you know, he do it, he talk about it, but he's not really like, you know, actually doing it himself.
He basically capitalized off a wave.
Yeah.
Good example. You know, I have to live in Houston. For those that don't know, I live on the north side of Houston off of Homestead. And them dudes was like, already talking slow on that lean.
Yeah.
Usually having a raspy voice. I mean, slightly auto-tuned this shit and gave you that lean type of sound without sounding too H sounds. You know, they got that chipping on 4/4 and
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he capitalized off the way. I mean, don't get me wrong. He made some decent music, but I just feel like, you know, he caught what was going on. All right, well, I'm going to do it this way where I'm doing the same thing, but mine don't sound identical to what they're doing. And he won. Only motherfucker with his own lane. You know?
Yeah. Somebody said that Future said he don't use any of the drugs he rap about. That's crazy because he's out here promoting drug use, but he's not even been a part of that culture at all. It just goes to show you what's going on. That's crazy. It's crazy. I can't, just me being who I am, I can't do that. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah. It just goes to show you, man. Not really too much change. And for the one that's using drugs, you can't knock them. You know why? Industry has been sponsoring drug use and abuse for years.
That's a fact.
They don't talk against it until somebody get caught.
That's a fact. It's a fact.
Mm-hmm. Look at all the kid actors that grew up to be drug addicts.
Yeah. And first of all, didn't what's her name? How long was Lindsay? Oh, not Lindsay Lohan. What's the other girl? The fucking Britney Spears. Didn't she just get out of a fucking mental into a mental whatever the fuck place for
Yeah.
She had like some kind of breakdown and she was just in there. Like that's crazy. You understand what I'm saying? Like didn't her daughter get pregnant? Her daughter. Didn't her little sister get pregnant by some exec?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, her sister got pregnant by one of the execs over at fucking Disney or Nickelodeon or whatever the fuck it was at. Denver becomes the first U.S. city to decriminalize psychedelic mushrooms. Denver is ahead of everybody on everything. They don't even care at this point. They don't even care at this point. That's crazy.
Yeah, they don't care.
They don't care. What's up, brother? What you want to go out with? I gotta go get something to eat. I'm hungry as shit.
You hear me? I'm over here eating a bagel, everything bagel, lightly butter with cream cheese.
Hold on 1 second.
Came from the LA. You good, dog?
Hold on 1 second. Nigerian Walton says, Frost, how many niggas sell crack and don't use? We're not talking about the selling of drugs in your neighborhood.
We're talking about promoting it and records and stuff like that.
Now you see what kind of people I gotta have conversations with? Is that exactly? We're talking about the promotion of it to millions of people, not the selling of it to about 100. Talking about the promoting of it to millions of people. If you can't understand the difference in that, I don't know what to tell you. Your logic is just absolutely flipped upside down. What's up? What you want to go out with? Because I need to go get something to eat. I'm hungry as shit.
Don't use Molly the Percocet. Nah. Rob, you know, as always, man, stay strong, man. You know, pursue your dreams, man. Turn the short term goal into a long term goal, man.
That's a fact. We should be working on short term goals every fucking day. That's a fact.
Every day. That's how I live.
That's a fact.
But anyway, as you can see, I'm running around picking up cleaning clothes, dropping cleaning clothes, dropping laundry off. I'm gonna get on my route and I gotta hit a couple of construction sites. Make sure everything moves.
You gotta give me the information about the thing that you was telling me because I have been hit up by quite a few different people.
Yeah, now where it is, he called me and briefed me on the situation. I gotta get the address.
Copy.
You know what I mean? Once I get the address, I'll shoot it out there, whatever. But I gotta tell everybody, reach out and contact us, me and you, and I give all the right info.
Copy.
Right?
Yeah, that's that. Like at the end of the day, that's what we all should be about. Trying to help other, like trying to be community. You understand what I'm saying? That's what we should always be about. Trying to help each other build, trying to build ourselves, not trying to tear people down. Like that don't even make sense. There's no W's in that, in my opinion.
Trust me, you try to tear a person down, you only tearing yourself down, man.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
You just add another number, or another stat to a long list of situations or things that was put together that got tore down, got ripped apart because of one of us not understanding, you know, the importance of growth and development and collectiveness.
Yeah. That's a fact.
You know? With that said, I'm off it.
Check you later, my brother. Y'all made you later anyway, because you know, tomorrow, man. You said the turkey wings and shit tomorrow, right?
Yeah, I'm about to buy them in a few. I'm gonna go to the meat market and get them fresh.
Yes, tomorrow I'm coming out there. You already know. Later.
All right, later.
I'm not gonna lie to you. So I'm watching this thing, right? Okay. I'm not going to show you what I'm watching. I am going to hit the like button. I am going to hit the like button. That's a fact. Anyway, hey, Brooklyn girl, got a question. Do you follow me on IG? Who's steady promoting their likes and dislikes? What are y'all talking about? What's up, Richella? I don't know what y'all was talking about. I wasn't reading any of the chat. Y'all was busy having some kind of conversation. I don't know what y'all was talking about. All right, look, I gotta go. It's time to eat. I'm gonna eat some food that ain't good for me today. I already know it. I'm sorry, but that's what I'm gonna do. Let's just work towards one of our long-term goals. This, we're here. This is a long-term goal. We got a short-term goal here. We gotta meet that short-term goal. Let's work on that. Let's work on the short-term goal today. Excuse me. Who had fun? What are y'all talking about? I go live on IG all the time. So I go live on IG like 2-3 times a day. Easy. So if y'all want to go live, I'm going to start going live with people more. But I go live with people too. I go live on IG like 2-3 times a day, just to let y'all know. I'm going to start going live with other people more. Most of the time I just go live with Drone and a couple of others, but I'm going to start going live. Also, I'm hooking up the call-in so we can hopefully start with the call-in. And what we're going to do is I'll have like a good hour or a good 30 minutes that I'll set to the side, and that, I'll hit the people that's trying to call in. My IG name, because somebody put my IG name up there for me, please. All of my information is in the links to the description. Nobody is ever in the links to the descriptions. Nobody watches, nobody goes to my descriptions ever. Nobody. Yeah, but I got a BBN account, but I'm on my regular one. My regular I am Jack Frost. I'm on that one more. The BBN account I use for other stuff, but I'm on there also. You can message me on there and it'll be me. And something that's bad for me, probably some kind of hamburger. I don't know. I'm out. Everybody enjoy your day. Like, comment, subscribe, join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out.